Hey, it's Reed Davis. I want to thank you for attending. What we're going to talk about today are the hidden stressors. Now, these are the underlying causes or conditions at the root of just about every health condition that you or your clients are dealing with today. So it's HIDDEN. That stands for hormone, immune, digestion, detoxification, environmental, and neurotransmitter issues. Now, before we start with the HIDDEN, I'm going to go over each one for you. I'm going to give you a little refresher course on the brain-body diagram so you understand why it's so important not to focus on the symptoms, but to focus on the underlying causes and conditions instead. So real quickly, you've heard me ask this before. I'm always asking, what is that organ in your skull that allows you to think called? Now, I hope you can see the screen, by the way. Well, it's called your brain. So up in that circle we have the brain, and here we have, let's say, the body. And they communicate with each other. There's the hormones, there's the neurotransmitters, there's the energy systems in the body. And so, hormones travel through the blood, other messengers travel through the nerves, and so on. But what's the purpose? The purpose is to bring function to the body. So a great big circle there for function. So the brain communicates with the body through blood, through nerves, through energy and chi and things like that for function. Well, we think that that's a pretty good system and that we don't have to teach any of our cells what their job is. They know what their job is. We're designed for 100% function. Our cells are designed that way. And that, by the way, is what we call normal in my business. And so it doesn't matter if it's the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, the pancreas, the adrenals, the ovaries, the testes. You name the cell, the organ, or the system, and it depends upon this communication. It depends upon function. So function is a good thing. And if you're functioning normally, if you have normal function, your body should be in a state of ease. Now, the medical term for that is homeostasis, balance. Let me ask you a question. If you were functioning normally in a state of ease, would you be healthy? Absolutely. That's what a picture of health is. Everything functioning normally, firing on all cylinders, the body's in a state of ease. You should be happy and healthy, because you would be. Now, next question, is that how you are today, or is that how your clients are presenting to you? So are you, your clients, functioning normally in a state of ease? Probably not if you're watching this video. You probably have these little nasty things. They're called symptoms. So, but wait, you say, how can you have symptoms if your body's functioning normally in a state of ease? Well, you're onto something there. But I just want to, for a moment, say that, look, people come in the office for symptoms, or you might come into my office because you have symptoms. And again, it doesn't matter what they are. It can be headaches, tiredness and fatigue, sinuses and allergies, moodiness and irritability. You get aches and pains all over your body, digestive problems, all kinds of things going on, obviously, right? So name a symptom: skin, hair, whatever it might be. Hey, wait, don't talk about hair. Now, people come in for what's called relief, and that's not a bad thing. So relief is important. We don't want anyone suffering. But typically, our clients, and a lot of you, might kind of complain that, look, when I go in for an appointment with certain types of doctors, all they care about is the symptoms. And all they do is prescribe pills. And so pills, well, sometimes they do remove the symptom. Again, that's not a bad thing. But if those pills don't work, they give you stronger pills. And if that doesn't work, well, sometimes surgery is the next step. Surgery. So again, I hope you can see this here. People come in with symptoms, they want relief, pills and surgery, and sometimes the symptoms go away. Problem is they usually come back, and they come back worse sometimes. So you need stronger and stronger medicine and that kind of thing. So obviously I think you know where I'm going with this. What we would prefer to do is say, look, what's really going on? What's underlying these symptoms? Well, obviously the body's not at ease anymore. It's actually in a state of what we would call dis-ease. Now, it can't be at dis-ease, loss of balance, loss of homeostasis, if it doesn't have a malfunction. So you've kind of lost normal function. You're not at 100%, whether it's cellular or whether it's organ or systems, tissues and things like that. You've got malfunction leading to disease, and that's when the symptoms appear. So the important thing to take home from this is that symptoms are the last thing to appear in a disease process. And so while it's okay to get some relief, and they are very common, they're really not normal. So, when I'm interviewing someone and I say, well, do you have any health complaints? And they, well, I do get some headaches, but they're normal. There's no such thing as a normal headache. There's no such thing as normal diarrhea or constipation or, bloating, heartburn, gas, indigestion, migraines, or any of that stuff. Surgery isn't normal. It shouldn't be normal to have to take pills for anything, especially not prescriptions, which have side effects and they can actually damage your body in some ways. So if they could be avoided, we'd want to avoid them. Not saying they aren't necessary sometimes in a bad situation. And so what we do in what I teach, which is called Functional Diagnostic Nutrition, is that there must be something causing this malfunction, and that's where the hidden stressors come in. Again, we find that if we straighten out the hormone, immune, digestion, detoxification, environmental, and neurotransmitter type issues, that guess what? The symptoms disappear because function actually returns to normal. When you get rid of the malfunction by correcting these areas, getting rid of these hidden stressors, function does return to normal. The body does return back to a state of ease, and symptoms just simply can disappear, often permanently, when you know what steps to take. So if you know the steps to take, you can really resolve a lot of health issues. So I hope you'll join us in a few minutes for the next segment. Thank you.